Warning. Warning.
This show contains mature content. Listener discretion is advised.
Are you ready to get your mind blown?
One angry New York City Puerto Rican decided to start a radio show, determined to piss the world off by shoving a mirror in front of society's face. He kicked them in the balls.
What are you? Who are you?
This is the Crotch Shot Radio Show. Crotch Shot Radio Show.
This is not a test. This is a broadcast transmission.
We're going to stay on the air.
And now, the Whippy.
Ralph, I'm Ethan.
It doesn't matter. Most people call me Ralph anyway. So.
Ethan Ralph of the Ralph Retort.
Retort. But you know, you're not the only one who's done that before.
Right. Well, now I gotta fucking fix it in the description, which is alright.
It's alright. It's happened. It's happened to me before.
The Ralph Retort.
Retort, yeah.
Okay. Dude, it's been a while.
It has been, man. I think it's been a couple months, I guess.
Yeah. It's been, that battle, I will call that a win.
I think it's safe to call that a win, yeah.
I was on another podcast talking about that issue, and it turns out that host was the one that called the fire people on Mo Fatalab, the rapist.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so it was people like I was like, now people owe me an apology, and like a lot of people just they just hide from me now.
They're scared, man. You got them shook.
No. I didn't even have to do nothing. It's more like now it's like, oh, they felt stupid jumping on the fuck Louis B train, and it's like, oh wait, we were on a rape van. So it's like, whatever. But speaking about that, did you hear about this Milo Yiannopoulos controversy going on now?
Yeah, I actually just did. You know, it almost slipped my mind that we had a show. And so I did like a 2.5-hour stream over on my YouTube channel about that topic.
Right.
Well, not all about that topic because we got off into some bullshit too. But yeah, I know all about it. I watched the press conference today, followed it over the last couple of days, ended with him getting fired from Breitbart. So yeah, I've definitely been keeping my eye on that.
Right. Oh man, I'm just like contemplating. I gotta fucking do a lot of fucking editing.
Yeah, I've been there, man.
All right. So, no, I mean the reason why I want to bring this up is like this just proves the hypocrisy of the left. Because they first of all they had to dig. Like this interview that surfaced was like a year old.
Yeah, and see, I remember when he did this. It was January 2016, and he was on with the Drunken Peasants, who I don't watch every Drunken Peasants, but I've seen them plenty of times, and I think he was on there for like 2 or 3 hours, maybe longer.
Yeah, I mean,
and it was just one snippet from that, so.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't just the Drunken Peasants. He also said it on Joe Rogan.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot. There was a Joe Rogan.
So, yeah, no.
But both of those interviews happened a long-ass time ago. I think Joe Rogan was during the summer sometime. I don't know. Sure.
Right.
Before he got kicked off Twitter. I know that. But
So, yeah, Oh God, I was going all through the day thinking what I want to say.
The Skype shit kind of fucked us up. Let's say.
The Skype shit.
Mean,
We had some technical issues. If you're just joining us now,
it slowed the momentum a little bit.
Yeah.
But we'll get it. But
yeah, sometimes technical shit, And here I am. Oh shit, we're being blocked by. I'm being blocked. No, it's fucking stupid settings on my computer. I don't.
It's happened to me several times.
Yeah. But hey, I do my shit live, so
you gotta do it live, man.
Gotta do it live. Fuck it.
I did tape some stuff here and there, but yeah, I like going live myself.
So yeah, no, I mean, this shit really pisses me off. Like I was telling you on Skype, man, I'm seriously fucking tired of these late. Like, it's not even just the talking heads that they're salivating about this and they jumped on this like crazy. Like, you got the articles from Salon.com that had a fucking article about the virtuous pedophile.
And they ended up taking those articles down too.
Yeah, of course. Of course, because I did a show a few weeks back about how they're trying to normalize pedophilia. And yes, I'm a libertarian, and I've seen comments on here. Like, honestly, I am not for allowing children, or I mean 18 or under, to consent to sleeping with adults. I'm sorry, I can't. Maybe that means I'm not libertarian enough. But it's just, that shit is just, no. A child cannot consent. And, I've seen, like on Gab, I've seen this, that comment that, this is going to piss off the libertarians, and that they should, the age of consent, there shouldn't be an age of consent. Like, no, I'm sorry. The fact of the matter is, children do need to be protected. It should be a age of consent. I'll
say this, as far as like Milo's actual comments, I mean, I haven't even really tried to defend those, to be honest, but as far as having sex with kids or whatever you want to say,
yeah.
I think 16, 17 is probably about the age of consent I would promote. Me personally, I wouldn't try to fuck anybody under 18, because it's just, even if it was legal, I think. Of course, I'm 31 years old,
yeah.
So
you got no business. I'm 33. I got no business with a fucking 21-year-old at this point.
Well, I won't say that, because my fiance is actually 20. So I'm going maybe a little young there, but hey, Jerry Lawler once said, "You're only as old as the women you feel."
Yeah.
So,
honestly,
18, 17, 16, that's definitely not in my game.
I can't, honestly, I can't even stand children's that young. I can't even, I can't even be your fucking friend. No, you're an idiot. You bunch of fucking retarded monkeys at that age, compared to me. But to be technical about this, what Milo was talking about was not pedophilia. It is classified hebephilia.
That's right.
Which is the strong and persistent adult sexual interest in pubescent, early adolescent individuals, typically ages 11 to 14. So that's first of all, that's the first one. Still gross. But the thing is, the thing that makes me sick is how the left just jumped on this, and especially when Milo was talking about him being a victim. Yeah, he said he enjoyed it, he consented, which honestly, at that age, you I don't care how mature he thought he was. He was prey. He was preyed upon by the priest or whoever he was sleeping with. You can't consent. Like you think you know it all, but it's just he wasn't old enough to your brain is still developing at that age. So I think he is damaged.
Yeah, I mean,
he's damaged. He's
looking
help.
back and trying to justify it, probably. I mean, it's never happened to me, so I can't really say. But
from what I've read, I mean, and I agree with Alex Jones when he said this is Stockholm syndrome, pretty much. He's blaming himself for something that isn't his fault, something that he didn't have control over, something that he was a victim. He's a victim. And the fact that the left is jumping on this when the real monsters are still out there, the fact that there are monsters out there that prey on children. And you know what? Honestly, really, I don't know if you're an atheist or not, but when it comes to Milo, thank God that he is not a pedophile, because, a lot of times when boys are molested by men, they become child molesters themselves. And the fact that the left is going on what he said rather than what he did, because he's always said he likes black men.
Yeah, he said that very often, like pretty much every time he talks. Almost, so. I mean. And as far as I know some people have been trying to call him a pedo and stuff like that. As far as I know, he was the child in the equation, or whatever you want to say. And even some people have been intimating that maybe there's some type of allegations with him and kids. I haven't seen anything like that.
No, of course they're gonna.
And if it did come out, obviously I condemn anything like that.
Oh yeah, no,
but
of course.
As far as I know, I mean that doesn't exist. So.
Mildred in the chat room, he says, too many have a straw man idea what a libertarian is. Not helping the media's status as a cult. Technology hates you tonight. Yeah. Okay.
That's true. It is one of us. Maybe it's me it hates.
No, it was me. It was me. Technology was being an alt-right white supremacist today. He fucked the brown person. Damn you.
So yeah, I don't know. I mean, my thing is, Milo has said pretty much more controversial stuff than that, but it was just kind of the perfect storm. They timed it just right when he was doing the CPAC thing. His book was about to come out. Pretty much he just came off a Bill Maher appearance.
Yeah.
Pretty much the biggest, the height of his popularity, and they timed it. They released it just at the right time, and it involves, kids and his thoughts on. Kids sleeping with older men and stuff, and he's coming from the right side of the aisle. I think if he was a lefty, it would have been nothing. Like
no, of course, because look at Lena Dunham. I mean, I've already seen the memes, but I did a vlog about this. Look at Lena Dunham. She talked about shoving shit in her sister's vagina and fucking how proud she was in molesting her sister for many years, and she gets to fucking be part of Hillary Clinton's campaign. She gets to keep her fucking her bullshit mediocre show. I don't even understand how that shit is funny.
It's terrible. I tried to watch it a couple times and it's just trash. There are plenty of people. I know I'm getting off here. Hey, there's a lot of people whose politics I might not like, but I can, respect their art or whatever their creation. And her shit just sucks. I don't know. It's just not funny.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Sex in the City for retarded, retarded fucking real feminists. We're gonna give hope to women with Down syndrome right now. This bitch looked like a fucking dumpy Timmy from South Park.
Yeah, that's a pretty good description. By the way, George Takei said some stuff. Well, he said it, I guess, a couple of years ago, but it just came out today or yesterday about how he was 13 and he was, I don't know if you want to call it molestation or he was a willing participant. So a lot of people call it molestation regardless.
Yeah, it is.
He was I mean, pretty much it is. But he was a willing participant, and he said it was no big deal, and he enjoyed it. And since he found the dude attractive, it wasn't molestation. It was all good, basically.
I mean, and just to be fair, if you're 13 and you sleep with a woman that's like 19, 18, that's still molestation in my book.
Yeah, I mean it is, but I guess I'll contradict myself. If I was 13 and slept with a 19-year-old, I think that would have been the greatest time of my life if they were attractive. But I mean, that being said, and I would have enjoyed it, I'm quite certain. But that being said, you're 13. I mean, you can't really say that's consent.
I mean, look, at 13, you don't know no better though. That's the thing.
But let's be real.
No, come on, bro. You don't.
Yeah, I'm just being honest.
Like
maybe it's my 13-year-old self that really thirsted for all that fine pussy that I was never gonna get. And he just won't release it, and he really wishes that would have happened.
Your thing is, you are. You're fighting with fucking they're fucking trolls. You're fighting with your own hormones. That your hormones are developing. You're going crazy. Like honestly, I remember my puberty. It sucked. Puberty fucking sucked. Because all those hormones, you're in a constant state of confusion. You don't know your ass from your elbow. You don't know where you're coming or going. And then you want to throw. Then you start having these sexual feelings. You don't know what the fuck to do with. You don't know what the fuck's going on, or me coming from a religious background, you're told they're wrong. You should like fucking dead your senses and all that, and hey, you're talking to someone. I lost it young too. I lost it young too, and it's like luckily it was a girl close to me.
Intellectually, I can say that it's molestation, but if I was 13, I think I would have been pretty stoked to sleep with an older chick if she was attractive and not raping me. But I understand that's still molestation. Now, if I was 16, that is something I won't say every age below like 18. So I think if you're 16, 17, I think that's like that for an age of consent, I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, but we're not talking about like the men. He's talking about men. I don't. It's like they're predators. They're predators.
This might be a fun, too fun a point, but there might be a slight difference between, a softer woman coming onto you and a man, gay. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting too deep into the
but that's the thing. I'm assuming you're not gay, but
no.
Yeah, I know I'm not. But if it's true what they say, you're born gay, then maybe those same hormonal rules apply if somebody you don't know when you're coming or going, and it's like now you're realizing, oh shit, what's this, a hard on? What the fuck is an erection right now? It's like, what the fuck do I do with this thing? Oh, this is what happens. And then you have you have this older man coming up to you, say, hey, let me stick it in you or some shit like that. It's like you don't and especially if you're in a position of authority and trust, like that shit like his head I have no doubt that Milo's head is all types of fucked up. And maybe that's because the fact that he was groomed as a young boy is the reason why he became gay.
I mean, having seen some of the stuff, I mean, Milo's clearly had a interesting time of things. I don't know. I mean, I
feel like the thing is, I pity him. I feel bad for him. That type of shit shouldn't have happened to him. And the fact of the matter is that the left is like they feel like they got him now. They took him down. But what they don't realize. Oh, so you just basically exposed or you put light on this man's fucking pain. you put light on this man's fucking his demons instead of condemning the obvious monsters that preyed on him and took advantage of his inexperience. And now he's still mentally fucked up, and he's blaming himself. He's taking all the responsibility when none of the responsibility for the sexual act belongs to him at all.
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, when you think about it like that, and how he wasn't talking about he was an older man preying on younger kids. He was trying to justify what happened to him and, mentally.
Exactly.
He made a couple off-color jokes. Imagine if this was somebody on the left doing that and how they would rush to defend this guy. And I understand Milo's made a career. He's made a career off ripping the left, let's face it. But still, I mean, come on. Just think if the roles were reversed and he was some, famous liberal, they would all be rushing to defend him. They would be talking about conservatives. You're so evil for trying to smear this guy. You know what I mean? So the absolute hypocrisy of it. And when you throw in the George Takei story, and by the way, they're all sitting there laughing like he's on Howard Stern, and the whole panel's laughing about this story, and it's they're talking about a kid being molested. And I know it's Howard Stern, and I like Howard Stern.
Unfortunately, that's the fucking staple of I don't even want to say the staple of comedy, but whenever you want to shame a man, it's either don't drop the soap or go to jail, or the oldest fucking jokes are fucking priests raping young boys, and the left does it. The left says those jokes a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's all out there. I know that most people, I don't know about most people watching this, but most people that know me on my Twitter and stuff know that I'm going to jail here in a couple months. And so a lot of tweets I get are, Ralph, don't drop the soap or you're going to get raped in jail and this and that, which...
You're not that cute.
I'm not that cute for
one.
You're not that
cute.
On. Second part is...
Well, why are you going to jail?
Oh, well, that's a long story that I won't necessarily get into. But basically, I was drunk in a hotel lobby, and a cop was, waking me up or whatever, and I was so drunk I still don't even remember exactly what happened. But basically, I put him in a half headlock for a second. Nobody got hurt or anything, but as it turns out, it's not a good idea to ever put your hands on a cop. And so I got charged with some crimes, and so I'm arrested.
How long?
6 months. Looks like. We'll see.
You're white. You only do 2 weeks. So
I mean, I'm just saying. But my point is, the main joke I hear about this is you're gonna get raped in jail, which it's not so much the comment itself. It's just unoriginal. I'm sitting here thinking, wow. I mean, is that the only joke people know about going to jail? I mean, there's a lot more funny stuff about going to jail than that.
Just promise me you won't fucking join the Nation of Islam.
Yeah, Nation of Islam. Yeah, no. Just I'll come out wearing one of those little fucking hats and shit.
Be like, I don't eat pork.
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah, man, I don't know.
So what's Nora gonna do?
She's gonna be running my site actually.
Oh, okay.
Plus, she has a job. She goes to school. It's not like.
All right. Well,
sure.
You're not worried that you might not. Yeah, you're not worried she might. Forget it. Let me not go there.
No, I'm not that worried. I mean, we're engaged. And,
right.
Actually, she just left. She lives in London.
Oh.
Yeah, she lives in. You knew that. Fuck off. Maybe you forgot. But yeah, she lives in London, and she just left my house. She was here for a couple of weeks. So.
Ah, okay.
Got a good visit in with her. Might get another one in before I leave. So.
All right.
It is what it is, man.
All right. Well, okay, good. So, just take a little quick tangent. Yeah, what's up with you and Mundane Matt?
Mundane Matt really doesn't like me, and I could say the feeling's mutual on that.
Why?
The hell? Basically, okay, I'll tell you when we first fell out, it was Wild Goose, who I believe you actually know Wild Goose.
Never heard of him.
Well, he's Bill Wagner crew. I'm sure you heard of them.
Oh, yeah. They troll the shit out of me a lot.
Yeah, so you know them. Anyway, Wild Goose, I'm friends with a couple of them. A couple other ones of them don't necessarily like me, but Wild Goose was writing something for my site, and it was really controversial what he wrote. And a lot of people went after me, and they're like, Ralph, you need to take it down. Ralph, you need to apologize. Excuse me. And I said, no, I'm not going to do that. I published it. It doesn't mean I agree with every word. And so a lot of people got really mad at me and tried to get my AdSense pulled. They actually did get it pulled for like a week or two. And just a lot of stuff. And he made a big show about denouncing me around that time. And ever since then, I've been on the fuck Monday Matt train. And so yeah, he takes shots at me every chance he gets. I pretty much take shots at him every chance I get. And it's just that, really.
You guys should wrestle. Have a fat boy, Pat, and I'll be guest referee.
Mud wrestling, yeah.
I'll be guest referee. This
for some cancer charity or something. I'll be down if it's for a good cause. I mean,
what? No, like cancer. Like the fuck you talking about? No, type 2 diabetes, son. What the fuck are you talking about?
Diabetes charity.
Diabetes charity with a bunch
Autism of Speaks. Maybe we should do it for that. I'm not sure.
Damn, you just hate your pancreas. You just hate your pancreas.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
The two ton challenge with special guest referee Louis B. All right, there won't be no hitting below the belt, no eating each other's food.
It's nothing too serious. I mean, he just talks shit about me. He made a big video when I went to jail. Of course, a lot of people had their laughs when I went to jail, and I don't blame them. I mean, you know, if there was somebody I didn't like and they got arrested on some dumb shit like that, I'd most likely be laughing it up too. So I can't really blame people for that. But yeah, he just takes shots whenever he can, and whenever I see him do something stupid, I'll tweet at him, make fun of him. So.
Well, my question is, you know, both you guys got hot chicks. Like, what? How the fuck?
I've never seen his chick.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, I think that might be an assumption too far. I'm not sure. Yeah. Plus, he makes a little YouTube bucks. I mean, I guess he could pay for some good whores or something. I'm not sure, but
don't. I don't even know. I've been wanting to get Monday Matt on the show too. I want to.
Okay. All right. If Monday and don't not show up because of me.
Well, no, he doesn't.
I think it would be good if you showed up on it.
Yeah, he hasn't contacted me back. I wanted to get him on because he does some good work over there.
Yeah, I mean that's a matter of opinion, but I'm not a big fan of Monday Night.
Okay, well, yeah, no, I get it. But,
I can respect what he's done. Let's put it that way.
Like I like how he drops red pills.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily call him a red pill guy, but I will say that I can respect success, and he has a pretty successful YouTube channel.
Yeah.
With a bunch of followers or subscriptions, and so. Yeah. I mean, I give him props on that.
All right. Let's get back to the comments here. Apocalypse, he's like, well, we got a lot of mileage out of Milo. He woke up a lot of college kids that the Chicken Hawk and Team Jeb Bush never would have woken up. But it's time, I think, to check Milo at the door and let some more sane people take over from here. Well, yeah, there's still Ben Shapiro.
Milo is an entertainer. And
yeah, he's a cartoon character. Basically. Yeah, he's a cartoon character. But honestly, if it's either him or Ben Shapiro, I'm choosing Ben Shapiro because Ben Shapiro, he's not as entertaining, but he's an adult about shit. He's not. Unfortunately, they where Ben Shapiro lacks, he lacks in showmanship. And he's not going to get the attention that Milo got because Milo's flamboyant. Milo's all about the razzle dazzle.
I mean, Ben Shapiro is a pretty big presence, and he's got a lot of play online and stuff. But Milo is a different kind of talent in terms of. And Ben Shapiro's got charisma, and he's funny too. But Milo is
he's a cartoon character.
Superb. Yeah,
and people will pay attention to him because he's the squeakiest wheel. like, it's yeah. So I mean, they're two different styles, but I do, there was like a little infighting between them two too, for some reason. But yeah,
there was. There's some heat there.
Yeah, Mildred says, if Louis is the guest ref for that match, then I'll be guest enforcer.
Ringside enforcer.
Ringside.
Yeah, man, I need to catch up on WWE. Speaking of that, I still haven't seen the friendship ceremony or whatever the fuck they called it from last week. I heard it was excellent though.
I haven't watched wrestling shit since I was in. No, not even. I haven't seen wrestling since 2005.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that gave up on wrestling, but I'm an old school guy. I always come back and always tune it back in.
Yeah, I mean,
there are periods when I stop watching though, just because it's like, whatever.
Yeah, no, I really like. That's one of the shit that I just don't have time for. Like, I don't play video games because I don't got time for it. I got to do adult shit. Apocalypse in the chat room says maybe let Milo still give the shit libs hell still. Well, yeah. I mean, Milo has a place. Like, yeah, Ben Shapiro just isn't as entertaining for sure. Yeah.
I mean, he is entertaining though, but it's like Milo's.
Well, Milo's more. Milo will tell you to go fuck yourself. And Ben Shapiro will like tell you to go fuck yourself, but not say fuck yourself.
Right? Yeah. That's a good way to put it, I think.
Yeah. Like he'll just fucking like okay, how would I put this? Milo's more Wreck-It Ralph, and Ben is like a Jedi, I guess.
Milo's he's more vulgar. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
I happen to like vulgarity. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's my problem.
Well, yeah, no, but I do like how I want to grow up and be like Ben Shapiro, not like Milo.
Ben Shapiro appears to be a little more stable, I guess you could say.
I mean, but then again, yeah. Luby, just take over my issue. Yep, you're a Rican and a red pill popper. The social justice won't know how to handle you much either. No, but I get pissed off way too easily. I get seriously pissed off. I walk around my neighborhood here in New York City with a Hillary for Prison shirt and a MAGA hat. And I was in Dwayne Reed the other day, and this guy, he comes up to me, he's like, "Oh, I'm a Syrian. Do you want me deported?" And I was like, "It depends. Are you a Wahhabist?"
Depends. I don't know.
It depends. Are you? He's like, he's like, I don't even know what that is. Then I have no problems with you.
Yeah, I mean, if you can say that, then you're good.
Then I have no problems with you. And he tells me to go fuck myself. And I said, why don't you go fuck a goat?
No, wait, you've been wearing your Donald Trump gear around New York City?
Yes.
Wow.
It's like, honestly, why do people think that I'm doing something so fucking brave? Honestly,
I wouldn't do it.
Like, seriously.
I mean, I don't want to get stabbed.
By who? No one tells me shit. Like, that was the most that's ever happened to me. Like, the most I get are dirty looks, high fives. I get high fives, like, yeah, that's right.
Because those people that want to wear it, but they're not brave enough to, like, yeah.
Like, I've been like, I do it to dare Antifa. Like, I want them to do something so that way, hey, you're racist because I'm brown and you attacked me.
I mean, these motherfuckers are pretty crazy, though. I wouldn't rule out.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty crazy fucking too. I'm not gonna, like, I'm a fat kid that grew up in Brooklyn. I had to fight the block every fucking summer. You think I'm afraid of a bunch of fucking little white commies in in fucking masks? Shit. I had to fight families.
I think you're pretty good. I think Puerto Ricans carry around a blade too, don't they? So you're probably.
That's not true.
Is that not true? Is that an urban myth?
That's an urban myth. That doesn't happen. My father didn't give me a knife when I was 12. That didn't happen. There wasn't no ceremony with candles.
I've been misinformed. I apologize.
I wasn't taught to aim for vital organs. I wasn't taught that at all. Of course not. That's a myth. That doesn't happen. I wasn't taught Puerto Rican judo. You don't know if I got a gun. You don't know if I got a knife. I wasn't taught that at all. Yeah, no, but it's really, like, honestly, it's not like I'm doing some daredevil type shit. Like, the most I get are from white women that look at my MAGA hat and then they look at me, they're like, oh shit, but they don't say nothing. Nah, it's more like they want to fuck me up, but they know, oh shit, he's brown, he'll swing back. Like, no one's tried to steal my hat, no one's tried to throw shit at me, no one's talked shit except that one time, and you know how that shit ended? I told him go fuck a goat, and I said, look, if you want to discuss me fucking myself, or you fucking a goat, I'll be waiting for you outside, and that motherfucker stayed in the store until I walked away.
By the way, this is totally off topic, but how do I have 144 followers on Spreaker and I've never used Spreaker?
Maybe because people know who you are, they saw you and they click follow, hoping that you will start broadcasting on Spreaker.
I mean, maybe I should do something on Spreaker, like.
Well, yeah, why not? Because you know, you do live shows and, like, I don't know, what do you like using YouTube? Is YouTube, like, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I'm mostly used to using YouTube. I just don't really know how Spreaker works. I assume that I need to pay some money to have a decent Spreaker account, though.
Yeah, it's just $50, but once you get if you apply for to be featured on to be put on iHeartRadio, then it becomes free for 10 years.
Really?
Yes.
So I wonder. I don't know. I might look into it, but I've heard some other people tell me it's cool. But I like just glanced. I was like, I used to do SoundCloud. But you can't do live stuff over there. But I still paid for like $15 a month, and it was alright. But most of my audio and videos on YouTube. So.
Oh, okay. The people, Mill just says the people who get offended at the shirt, Louis, rely on odds-based strength. Oh yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, of course they ain't no gangster. They don't do shit. Like, I'm by myself. It's not like I roll like 30 deep. Like Antifa, they're like they like to do like fucking they fight like fucking elderly women. Like, I'm gonna spray you down with pepper spray. I'm gonna, like, friggin', they need weapons. They fight like bitches. But one good crack in the mouth and then they're crying. Like, oh my god, you're a white male. Some shit like that. Like, but the thing is, I don't think they, like, partly the reason why they haven't said shit to me is because they see the hat and they look at my face and they don't know what the fuck to do. Cause
they're just like, what? This doesn't even compute. Like, no. I thought all, people of color were people of color. I sound like
people of color.
People of color.
These colors. I thought these colors were supposed to like Obama. Like, and the only people that call me racist are fucking white women. Like, the only people that have called me a Nazi are white women, and they don't do it to my face. Like, a lot of comics. There were comics that told me to go to shut the fuck up, but then they block me. Why don't you just block me then? Why do I gotta hear you fucking? Why I gotta deal with you telling me shut the fuck up like you're a tough guy? Like, I know who you told. Now I know who told me to go fuck myself. You don't think I'm gonna see you at one of these fucking open mics and I'm gonna fucking have a discussion with you? And then,
yeah, I mean,
like, most of these comics, they're afraid. They are afraid of confrontation. I'm not.
Almost anybody talking that shit online, pretty much, 99%, it's never, like, it's not about shit. It's just people talking. I'll kick your ass, or I'll shut you up. It's like, no, you're not. You're on Twitter. You're talking shit. Like,
yeah. Like you're talking to someone that's fucking said, that's made jokes about the Knicks not because they haven't won a fucking World Series, that asking if it's okay that their black lives don't matter. You like in a room full of black people. You think
that was a pretty good one, by the way.
Yeah.
I remember. I think you told that one.
Yeah,
like I on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, like you think I give a fuck about what some present company excluded, of course. Like some like white kid has to say to me, like, you think you're tough? Like, I hate, like, honestly, like, and this goes back to the whole Milo thing. You got all these, like, little fucking assholes that think, oh, we got 'em, and they do mediocre effort. It's like, that shit is mediocre. Like, how they try to get you, like, oh, we got payback with saying these stupid fucking whack-ass, insults. That, it's like, they're so fucking lame. It's like, really? Like how you are with the drop the soap. Like, really? That's all you got? Like, I don't even want to respond to that shit.
Yeah, I mean, what can... It's
like, God, it's like, whatever. It's like shitting on the retarded kid. It's like, I'm not even gonna fucking respond to you. You're a fucking jabroni.
Jabroni.
You're a jabroni.
A check-in in the SmackDown hotel. Oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna lay a smack it down on your candy ass.
I had to go old school rock, so.
Yeah. I need you to shine it up real nice. Turn it sideways.
Turn that see everybody. Man,
Turn
God,
that sumbitch. Turn that sumbitch sideways.
Man. That was when you didn't miss wrestling back then. That was like,
yeah, you
had to see it. But.
Yeah, I actually posted this joke no one got on Facebook. Like, Antifa, I would be worried if Hacksaw Jim Duggan joined Antifa.
I might be worried too. He's coming with that 2x4.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm like, oh. Thank you for getting that. Thank you for getting that joke.
I always get a Hacksaw Jim Duggan joke.
Yeah, it's like running at you. Ho! No fascist, no homophobe, no KKK. Just go away.
No fascist. Wait, how does it go?
I don't even know.
No fascism, no. I fucking forget.
I don't know. Who gives a shit? It's retarded, anyways. But I'm just saying, if it was Hacksaw Jim Duggan, oh shit. Ho, pow. That's how you stop that. That's how you smash fascism. That's another thing. Like, I talk about Antifa all the time. I mean, why are they allowed to? They're terrorists. Let's just call them what they are. They're terrorists. They're using terror and intimidation to stifle someone else's speech. And yeah, I mean, and honestly, they want to call people Nazis, but Nazi stands for National Socialist Party. So, they, like a bunch of socialists wanting National Socialism, they are trying to stifle people's freedom of speech, like Milo Yiannopoulos. They're using that logic. Aren't they the real Nazis?
To me, they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck Antifa. If they're listening to this.
Yeah.
Like my dick, you fuckers.
And I can't wait for the new location of He Will Not Divide Us get shut down too. I actually went over there.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did. I posted that video up there. I was also there with Latinos for Trump. It got shut down because they couldn't. I think they got pressure from the precincts because there was always a cop car standing out there. So they moved it to Albuquerque, New Mexico, and there's already beef going on over there. I can't wait for the Trump supporters to take it over, like they did, and like make those leftists realize that they're losing.
Yeah, I wonder how long it's gonna last there in Albuquerque. I was actually on vacation here.
Mm-hmm.
I was on vacation in my house, but I was taking time off. When Nora was in town. And I didn't even know they had moved to Albuquerque. I saw one. I was kind of keeping up with what was going on, but not that much. And so I saw that the Museum of the Moving Image there in New York, I think that's what the place was called. Yeah. And they kicked them out. And so somebody DM'd me one day and they said, "Oh, don't you know they moved to Albuquerque?" I was like, "No, actually I didn't know that." So yeah, I'm looking to see. I saw people are already trolling it there in Albuquerque, of course. I guess this was like a gift to the people on the West Coast who wanted to get there and troll it in person. So
yeah,
that's pretty cool, I guess. Yeah,
Mildred in the chat room says, "There, we got you," just betrays how weak-willed they are. I saw an Antifa poster that got my blood boiling recently, claiming that interracial dating is promoting oppression.
Really? I haven't seen that one. Tag me in that if you.
Are you like
which I know you are.
God.
That means I'm an oppressor. Wow, that's pretty cool then.
Okay, what if I'm dating a black girl? Who's the oppressor then? Because technically, according to leftists, I'm lower on the social economic ladder than a black person.
Really?
Yeah. It goes white. It goes from whites are at the top, then it's Asians, then it's blacks, then it's Latinos, and then below us are Native Americans. Waiting to kick our ass.
Waiting to stick a fucking arrowhead up your ass.
Yeah. So let's say I find me a nice Sioux Indian girl. I guess that makes me the oppressor.
I would like to oppress a hot Sioux Indian girl, mate.
You hear that, Nora? He's cheating. He's cheating.
Me and Nora both same time.
Oh wow. Lucky boy. So, anyways, I think we finished up here, didn't we?
You think so?
Yeah.
Did we hit it all, or?
Well, I mean,
I know the Skype thing's kind of like slowed us down in the beginning.
Yeah. I mean, I think we hit it all. I mean, I don't stay on here for 3 hours because no one's gonna listen to a 3-hour show. They just hit it and quit it. I ain't Joe Rogan yet.
Yeah, actually, I did my show earlier on YouTube, and we went 2.5 hours, which is way longer. I used to do streams that long.
Yeah.
And then I started thinking, it's better to just do, like, an hour tops.
Yeah.
And so, because more people are likely to listen to it. So I try to keep stuff between 40 to 80 minutes. But earlier I just happened to be sitting around, and we just kept talking and talking. So
yeah. Like Mildred just said, if I could find the poster, I'll send it. It was in Portland.
Yeah, send it if you see it.
Of course it was in Portland. Of course it was in fucking Portland. How the fuck does anyone fucking afford anything in Portland? Because I mean, it seems to me that if you own a business, you gotta pay someone $20 an hour just to fucking give you a surly look and tell you you're wrong with your order. Honestly, motherfucker, and the Che Guevara shirt, just give me my fucking coffee and bagel, which tastes like shit because the best bagels come from New York.
That's pretty much well known, I think.
It's the water. It's the water.
It's the water.
It's the water. What you talking about? Forget about it.
Forget about it.
We got the best fucking pizzas. We get the best fucking bagels. And
Step out of line, you're gonna get whacked.
The fuck was that?
I don't know.
What in the actual fuck was that? Step out of line, you're gonna get whacked?
I was just trying to do my mafia impression.
Mafia impression. I never heard no mafia sound like that. They're like, look, behave yourself. I'm gonna make you behave. Sit down. Shut up.
By the way, you should check out a podcast, and I don't know if everybody's going to hear this, but I'm just talking to you personally.
Yeah.
Crime Town. It's really good, and I've only listened to the first couple episodes, but it's about Providence and the history of organized crime there in the town and the mayor and stuff. It's really good.
Crime Town. Well, I'm from a crime town. It's called New York City. You probably heard of the Gambinis.
I understand. Providence isn't the actual crime town. They're gonna do like every little season. They're gonna do a different city. So they might do New York once. They might do another city.
It all started in Brooklyn. Young Tony came, saw his wife getting butt fucked by a black kid. That's when he said we should start a gang to keep all these Negroes out of Bay Ridge. The end. So, they're so dumb.
We had to get the mafia impressions in before we left, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yours are better than mine, though.
So okay, well, Ralph, I'd like to thank you for coming on.
Thank you, sir.
Apocalypse, thanks for listening. Mildred, thanks for listening. Trolls, I appreciate you. Thank you for listening to the show. I am going to download this show and edit the fuck out of this. Edit the earlier the technical difficulties, and so that way we could get it going.
Very good.
So
thank you for having me, sir. I appreciate it.
You're always welcome. Definitely come back before you go into the pokey.
Are you state-sponsored vacation? Yes, I will.
Yeah, be sure. But get some cardio in.
Yeah, I do. I plan to drop a few more pounds. I've lost a little weight recently, but I'm going to lose even more now.
Yeah, definitely. Uh-oh.
There goes the air raid siren. That means we need to leave.
All right.
Peace out, man.
All right, later. Again, like to thank everyone for listening. As always, this is like to thank. I keep laughing. That's all, folks. Like to thank everyone for listening, and as always, from my house to your house, mahalo.
That's the end of my show. Donk.